So we know we got somebody shuffling around out back. I think the house is mostly clear. We'll finish going out front here. Nope. More examples of open mouth insert foot. I didn't pulp any corpses. I gotta go pulp some corpses. Cake! The cake is a lie! Don't believe it. No space for cake. Messenger bag. Filthy messenger bag. Alright, let's move that and that up there. I could wear the bag right now, but let's not. I should wear the messenger bag. We've got, yeah, there's no real reason not to. We've got hydrogen peroxide, so if it transfers the filth into a wound, then we can deal with it. I need that storage space. Let me, backing through chat again, be a second. Yeah, the E key on most screens, if you're pointing at an item or highlighting an item, will bring up the info sheet on the item. Hey Vorm, how do you feel about the new changes to the Prime Human mutation tree? I have no feelings about it. I don't know anything about it. I'm not aware of the changes, and I never play Prime mutations. It's the most tepid of the mutation trees is the Prime. I've never bothered to actually do it. What would you do if that basement connected to a lab? I'd stare at the door that I couldn't get through. I'd have no way to get into it right now, so I wouldn't be too excited. It'd be fun, but, you know, I'd make some noise, but it'd be a while before we got into it. I think I scrolled up a little farther than I did. Some of those I recognize. This fight could use a Dissolute Devourer. I'm not afraid of Dissolute Devourers. I'd tear up a Dissolute Devourer. Dissolute Devourers are scary looking, but they're actually little pussycats compared to how they make players feel. They're one of the easier large enemies to actually kill. They're very slow. Their only trick is you can't see their hit points. They absorb other zombies and they get a little bit bigger, but that little bit isn't much. And they attack so slow and they hit for so little damage that you can beat them down pretty easily. So don't be too freaked out by Dissolute Devourers. Just get in there and beat them up. The shocker zombie you killed had a backpack. We'll go check that out. Alright. Yeah, let's go check that out right now. So I killed him out that window up north, right? He did have a backpack. Look at that. That's an even better choice. What's that doing to our encumbrance? Oops. Look here, it's simpler. 35. So that does have some consequences. I'm usually comfortable in the 30 range. I try not to push above 30 when I'm super early game. Again, it's all circumstantial. Depends on what kind of character you're playing, whether you plan to fight or you're just going to run from everything. If you're just going to run from everything, you don't care what your torso encumbrance is. If you're going to fight and you know you're going to fight, then you want to try to minimize that. So the main things are here. Dodge modifier, I could care less. Balance score. I think this is for possibly the climbing calculations, for whether you fall off or not, I think. Or if you fall over when you're climbing over rubble, that kind of thing. I'm assuming that's where that number's used. Melee and thrown attack modifier. Yeah, movement point modifier. Gotta be careful. So I've got less chance to hit, and the number of movement points it's taking to do an action is going up. So that's pretty substantial. Let's go ahead and go ditch the messenger bag. We'll go with just the backpack. What else can I get rid of to try to help out? Not much. I could get rid of t-shirt. I don't need a t-shirt. I don't need boxer shorts. They're not really doing much, but we'll get rid of them. Alright, cool. So, let's go check that room that I thought was clear. Again. We have a safe. What do we got? Guns and ammo. Don't need any of that. Alright. That room is now clear. Energy cola, wild apple. Uh-oh. Ah, damn it. Get in here. I don't want you banging on the door. Same process as before. We're just going to get into an advantageous fighting position. Then swing and move to force him onto rough terrain so I get free shots, basically. We'll stand here for a few to see if we hear anything creeping around. Pretty clear. I didn't hear anything down there, so the only other place that I know we might have something is out back. Which, there is a window here. I'm actually going to go take a look out back. Let's go see what that is. Uh-oh. Regular zombie. Alright. Come to me, regular zombie. Anybody else? Alright, cool. We're in good shape. We got the house cleared. Let's go. What do you think? Yeah, it's tougher in this. The dropping the backpack is a good suggestion, and you do want to do that when you know you're about to get into a good-sized scrum. The problem currently is my view range. By the time I know I'm about to get into a fight, it's too late. If I went to drop the backpack, I'd be taking 2 or 3 hits before the backpack actually hit the ground. So my view and engagement range is so short, I don't really have an option of taking the backpack off right now. Unless I find a fight, back off far enough, then drop it, then actually execute the fight. That kind of thing I could do. But for most circumstances, it's not going to be an option just because I can't see far enough to get ready for the fight. Whoops. Alright, that was noise I didn't mean to make. Just wanted to make sure I came back over here and smashed these corpses. Alright, we're not going to worry about grabbing the rest of that stuff for now. So, directly north of me is another house. Let's see if we've got an open window. Really? No curtains on one of the windows? What the hell? More cake! I don't know. So much cake. Sure. A smart lamp! Got the MP3 player. Dance, dodge skill. Computer skill. Burritos! And again, the middle window has no curtain. Bunch of weirdos. Medical guys. We got some painkiller. We got some antiseptic. And that's enough for now. Whoop, alcohol wipes? It's showing me the cardboard box, alcohol wipes, personal hygiene, or disinfecting small wounds. Unload alcohol wipes. So, poor base disinfecting, poor actual disinfecting, chance to heal, so 30% chance to clean out a bite wound. That's pretty bad, especially when compared to, like, antiseptic, 95% chance. Good, 95. But also a ton more moves. Alright, interesting. Alright, somebody caught a whiff of me. Let's see. Grab the gallon jug of milk. Not for the milk necessarily, but for a jug that I can fill with clean water or whatever. Pickled herring. Cheese and bacon. Candle. Flashlight. Screwdriver. So I've got, what did I pick up earlier? I got the hammer, screwdriver. I think I already got the pliers. I'll take the knife. Leather cloak. A lot of noise from that direction. Subway on the other side? We haven't seen any bedrooms yet, so they must be coming through the bedroom windows. Let's back out of here. I don't want to have that large a fight quite yet. Well, hi, zombie. That I just broke the grab of. What the hell are you doing in the middle of my house? Or in my house at all? How'd you get up here? Follow me out to the murder kitchen, or the murder dining room. Give cash card. Alright, I'm still in pretty good shape. Really? Well, you're not going to show me the 4 items? Whatever. We'll keep that. Dump that. Why are you not letting me... Is it inside something? Weird. Alright, I'm confused. Those items must have been inside. So it stuck items inside of a random cardboard box for me, did it? Yeah, it stuck my cookies in there? Oh, that's the box of cookies. What the... weird. Alright, whatever. Confusing. Why am I not able to drop these things? Candle will go. Flashlight will go. What's in the box? Oh, a 7 reference. Uh-oh. Didn't they make a change of now having zombies in homes? They did, but I already cleared this home multiple times. I'm just curious where he came in from that I hadn't seen him previously. And how he ended up in the bathroom there. Alright, I think we're fairly clear. I do want to take the flashlight with me, and that's it. So hammers, pliers, and where the hell? I just brought the screwdriver back. I had it in my inventory and it wasn't letting me drop it. And now it's not listed again. I thought the box just had the cookies. That's why I kept looking and investigating the box, because it wasn't letting me drop certain items, and I thought maybe they were in the box. So if I pick the box up, yeah, it's in the box. Unload. Cardboard box. I love it. It just stuffs random things into the box, huh? Alright, let's fix this problem. Backpack. Auto pickup settings. Priority 50. Everything into the backpack, please. Stop shoving things into random containers. Alright, so screwdriver, smart lamp. I think we're good. Alright, so House of the North. We haven't finished yet, but there's too much activity there for the moment. I do want to check out the outfitters right behind us, so let's go do that next. Don't need to make a brazier, because we have plenty of them right here. I don't have a prying tool yet. Oh, I do actually. I've got the hammer I didn't bring. I can pry crates with the hammer. Go get that real quick. Come here, hammer. Beans, beans. Alright, who's banging around in here? Standard zombie. Where can I use terrain to help me out here? He won't climb up on the shelves. I don't really have a good terrain feature advantage I can use here. There's a wrench right next to me, so we've got the wrench covered now. I think we just need, what, the hacksaw? We'll have the basic tools. A couple pretty good books there. Doc zombie way up north. Nah, I'm gonna take the hit here. Not while grabbed, preferably. I don't want him banging on things continuously and drawing in other enemies. Ink chipper. Carbon fiber hunting arrows. The other thing you can usually get at the outdoorsman store is bow and arrows. We didn't get a bow this time though. Got a bow sight and some ammo. What are you doing to me here? Oh, it's a display case, that's why. Nope. Fireman zombie. Let's see. Same problem. No real advantage point. I think I'll do the swing and back off routine. He's fairly slow. So we'll swing and back up. Oh, he got a grab off. Got another grab off. He hit my backpack, the bastard. First thing he hits. 10 wooden broadhead bolts. Really? Alright. DDA mask. Emergency oxy. Let's grab. None of it? Let's grab none of it. He was just hanging out, smashing up the bathroom. Well, not too great a selection, unfortunately. Digging tool, I'm not too worried about that. Alright, let's go check area. Hints and braziers, and that's it again. Uh-oh. I don't know where the fighting's happening. I don't think that's somebody trying to get through the gate. Sewing kits. Scuba tank. That was worth taking a look at. Let's hop back. Other button. Yeah, why do you have to hit me right in the backpack? Well, I like the leather backpacks. Find me a leather backpack. Alright, so this is pretty much done. Not quite fully done. Let's check this house to the southeast next. Zombie dog right next to me. Don't want to do too much running without knowing. Oh, crap. Alright, we're going to fight. Wasn't me breaking glass. What do we got? Dustpin, hairpin. There's a lockpick. Here, we'll take a hairpin. Maybe I'll try to pick a lock this run. Leather gloves. Light gloves. Motorcycle helmet. He was heavily damaged, apparently, from trying to climb through glass. Got the grab mode off. There's the backpack again. This backpack's just gonna shred. Well. Huh. Still looking at which gloves I want, and nothing else got added that I care about. So let's go with the leather gloves. Higher protection value, more encumbrance, but we don't have a ton on our hands yet. Oh, we're up to 20 already. It's actually more than I wanted. I might have to reevaluate some of this stuff. We'll keep an eye on how our combats are going, and I might reevaluate. Alright, nothing critical there. A little more aspirin, another first aid kits. That, and that. Who else is in here? Another basement. Oh, damn it. That's right, I should have read those books while I was over in another house. I know which ones I have. I don't think I care about any of those. And let's... Leather duster can be pretty cool. Whoops. Run mode. Let's use the northern window. Really? Even in run mode he caught me? Twice! We're bleeding! I used it on the wrong body part. Nah, we're good. Not a terrible basement. repair kit. I don't need to use that too often. I should take a towel with me too. How much clean water? Only 27 this time. Don't care about the rest. But it is a clean basement for us to retreat to if we need to. Super important to locate these kinds of things. Another candle. We've got all the basic tools we need now out of the kitchen. Good lighter. Is that chocolate milk? Chocolate milk. You get like a big happiness bonus off of chocolate milk? Only +6 joy? Oh, jeez. Who made that number up? Oof. Good battery in that flashlight. That's it. I think that's it. Alright, so a few minor items and a safe basement. And we cleared another area near our temporary base. Oops, keep the hairpin. Okay, all of that. So it's little things like this, just very carefully and quietly try to secure your immediate area. We've got wandering hordes turned on, so we'll not in any time in the near future be safe from random zombies showing up. But we'll be safe in the short term. I think next we're going to try... maybe try to get to the pharmacy. Go out the front door of this place and see if we can get into the pharmacy. If we get one good pharmacy run in. I don't want to set any fires in this block that I'm on. Because the fires, depending on positioning, the fires could spread from building to building. I'd like to maintain this. But anything else is pretty much free game. I'd like to try to just melee clear about a reality bubble's worth of space around the place that I'm currently occupying. Tell you what, let's go instead of the pharmacy. We've already got some pretty good starter pharmaceutical items. Let's go up north. Maybe I'll go through these, behind these two buildings, and try to get directly to the mill surplus. This is the backside of the grocery store. This a derelict one? Oh yeah, look at this. You got bad words. Not so much the mom word, but some of the other words. No back door into that grocery store. Alright. Now we're up to these. Backside of the smoking lounge. Zombies in the lounge. Alright. We'll let them make their noise and distract other zombies for us. Out in the open, huh? No terrain I can use. Alright, step. And we missed. Let's not wait there. What building am I next to? The subway station. So I think this is the only drain pipe up and down via the subway. I do want to try to do some underground expansion or exploration. So it's good that we have this here, but let's see. The middle room could have a toolbox, subway map, jackhammer. That's pretty much the full list of useful things, but it's also going to have a fair number of zombies that I'd rather avoid for the moment. Let's try to get a little more geared up and a little more of the area cleared before I tackle the zombies in there. Been whacking on vehicles again, have they? What do we got? Standard car, no wheels. Alright, not going anywhere. I can use it, though, as a good fighting point. Like right here, that cop's going to have to step into this frame space, which is going to cost him 400 points. And I can beat him to death. So we'll let him... Whoops. Whoops. Okay. Well, now it gets a little more complicated. And again, it's never the things I can see that I worry about. I'm pondering the chances there are more things going to add in and what opportunities I have to maneuver. I'd actually like to be in the car instead of the police zombie there. I'm just a little unhappy he hasn't moved yet. I wanted him to move here so I could start beating him down. Now, I'm going to have to stand still. He might move here. Zombie child will definitely move over. Then I'm going to be getting hit twice until he gets behind me. Might be better if I end run the child zombie and come to this side. See if it changes the equation any. Let's do that. Come get me, cop zombie. Next. So, we got an FN57 with 15 out of 20 rounds. Another good flashlight battery. Pocket guide to first aid. Can't really get any benefit out of. And a wallet. Alright, we'll wait. Come on, zombies. Stop making noise. Alright, sure. Take it just to get the recipes, and I don't care about the rest. Who else is coming? Another fat zombie, of course. Alright, so that fight was brought to you by the power of parkour. That's all about parkour. If you're not aware of parkour and you're a newer player, give some serious thought about taking parkour, especially if you're doing an in-a-city run. Your skilled at clearing obstacles, terrain like railings or counters are as easy for you to move on as solid ground. So basically, I'm not having to pay that 400-point movement cost to move on to these spaces. So they're paying almost 4 times as much as I am to move a space. And if you're not aware, speed is how many points you get to spend each round. So I'm giving 97 points at the beginning of my turn in order to spend on whatever actions I want to do. Costing me 115 to move a space on flat ground. And you can't see it here, but it's costing the same. It's just the way the vehicles work. It won't show you though, because it replaces it with the miles per hour info. But I'm getting to maneuver in there for no extra cost, so I can force them to maneuver into the high-end terrain, and then I can beat them to death while they're trying to pay off that cost. If you try to do something that costs more than the points you have available, it pulls the points from your next turns in order until you're fully paid off, and then you can do another action. Generally, you'll always get to do whatever action you started for a round or you initiated with the remaining points. So the action occurs, but then you have to pay off the debt. So that fight there, though, that was all parkour. That was the benefit of parkour, and you know, a baseball bat with a guy with a couple of decent skill in baseball bats, melee bat combat. Oh crap! What was that? Oh, iBot took my picture. It was an iBot. He took my picture. Uh-oh, we're gonna get flagged as a looter. We're gonna get arrested. That's gonna be fun. So sounds like the mill surplus has got some folks running around. But yeah, that's what happened there. So You hear, remain where you are. Drop your weapon now. You hear a robotic voice, citizen, database connection lost. Skybot takes your picture. That's because of all the alarms going off. It summons iBot. I don't know if it has a chance. I don't know exactly how that mechanic works, but when an alarm goes off, there's a fair chance an iBot will show up. And if you're in the area of the alarm and it then takes a picture, it could then summon up police bots and riot bots. So that'll be fun. Yeah, this is looted also. I wonder what the chances are they start looted. Day 1 looted. So we're probably not going to get much out of the mill surplus. There's enemies inside banging around, and it's already a looted one, so I'm not sure it's worth actually trying to go inside. Let's see. What to do. I think I'm gonna look for the entrance regardless. We'll poke around just a little bit. Maybe I'll turn the flashlight on so I can get a good look. With the way this is set up, just about the only thing that'll see me is the things that are inside the building with me. And we'll be able to parkour our way out. So let's go ahead and do it. Let's turn the flashlight on. Yeah, that's pretty heavily looted, all right. So, again, the reason I did this, because I knew there were no exterior windows, and nothing can see me from the street when the light's on where I'm standing currently. So I'd get a good look around and see absolutely nothing. Whole lot of nothing. Which is what I assumed when I saw the graffiti on the wall. So now I'm going to turn the light off, and the consequence is they can see me. They're going to come to this position. I'm going to start leaving, and they're going to follow my scent trail. None of them are fast movers, so this is an easy in and out for me. So the flashlight is something that's not going to hurt me overly much. No real consequence there. That's, again, the benefit of knowledge and experience, knowing how the building is designed, and being able to do that. Okay, what else we got? We got clothing store right near us, more houses, another library, cool. I think I might work my way down the street towards the pharmacy. Recycling center. I'd like to know which gun store we have. Maybe I'll go that way. Let's work our way this direction, see if we've got a clean route. Ooh, park. Clean route to check out which gun store version we've got. And then work our way down to the recycling center, and then we'll come back via the pharmacy and so on. So, home base. We're still in pretty good shape. What time is it? A little after midnight. All right. So we need to go about a full block. I need to keep this safe mode on. I know I'm going to step right into a riot bot and get immediately handcuffed and then die. That'll be a hilarious way to end this one. Alright, let's check out the clothing store. Maybe we can get hold of a tailoring kit. I don't usually remember seeing like backpacks and stuff in the clothing store. Dressing rooms. Alright, that's the other thing I was looking for. All of the clothing books. So, which one did I pick up already? I forget. Somebody remind me. Did I get So What or did I get monthly? And do I want to grab these now? Yeah, I want to grab these now. Clothing designers. Yeah, screw it. Take one of each. There is the parts. So we'll have plenty of parts available. We just got to come up and grab them whenever I decide I need them. Oh, an upper floor. Oh, crap. Him we can lure. Come to me, fat zombie. Step up on the counter, please. Do me that favor. Damn it. Hoping I would drop him before taking a hit. Alright, so... second floor. More dresses. Altar tops. Lots of ammonia and bleach and detergent. Okay. Yeah, I don't remember coming up to the second floor of a clothing store anytime recently. Some clothing. Some leather. This out on the roof? This is out on the roof. Alright, so they just have a small storage area. No. Let's not store my antiseptic in there. No tailoring kit, though. That's alright, we got a sewing. Tailor kit. I walked right by it earlier. Okay, let's actually hide in here, turn on our flashlight, do some quick book evaluations so I don't forget which ones I've got. We're gonna go back out the front. Alright, tough zombie I can out... Oh, he's got that extra stumble move. Think I can outwalk him? That's a second tough zombie, right? I think that's the same one. Use a vehicle to peel them off of me. That'd be pretty weird if somebody was still chasing behind me. Alright, so we know it's a gun store with a parking lot. Oh, it's my favorite one. It's my favorite one. Where's my guns? Where's my... maybe not? Oh, that's right. They changed the gun stores. I don't know for sure which one this is. Who's chasing me? Still the tough zombie. I think I need to beat this guy to death. Damn you, grabs. One more. Ah, more coming. Yeah, they've changed the gun stores, so I haven't yet investigated all the new gun store changes. Alright, somebody set the alarm off. Is there any really net loss to setting fire to a building and letting it kill most of the zombies in the area? Only the loss of whatever items those zombies are holding and whatever the contents of the building are. If you don't care about the building contents or the random items the zombies have, there's not much loss to setting a big fire. Fires can spread from building to building, though, depending on how close they are to each other and terrain between and things like that. So you could take out buildings you weren't intending to if you're not careful. That and fires are pretty weird. Just fires are weird. So sometimes they will attract zombies, but I've demonstrated plenty of other times where zombies just kind of mill around right outside of a raging fire and ignore it completely. So it's kind of hit or miss. Depends on what other things are distracting the zombies in the area. And, you know, which version of the game and updates and all that kind of stuff. Let's see. I have no real way of getting in here currently. Junker vehicle would get me in. I don't have any lockpick skills. I don't have any tools. We're going to get through these barred doors and windows. I don't think... Yeah, I think I'm just going to leave and we'll work our way south. I'm a little worried about this walk to the south because there's no buildings for me to jump into, really. So we get down a ways. So... Need to clear the area. Hey, zombie cop. Try to sprint past the cop. You guys like to break windows. I want to say this is the gunsmith's gun store. Sure looks like it. If I go north and it indents in slightly and there's another door right here, then it's absolutely. But it sure looks like one. But there used to be a firearm repair kit on the front counters here, usually right around here, and I didn't see it. I don't know if they changed that. Yep, it's definitely the gun store variant. So I love this spot, especially as a base. Gunsmith. All right. We just need to get a way in. It does have an upper floor. There's probably a drain pipe, but I think I am still not going to be able to get in, even from the upper floor. Whoa. 2 trash bins? A lot of stuff. Well, light batteries. Standpipe. I don't care about standpipe for this run. Up to 3 copies of Standpipe, 2 survivor notes. And let's get this bleed taken care of. And let's take an aspirin. Looking for the drain pipe. Should be one. None so far. I don't want... something's chasing me. I don't want to get their attention. What's behind me? A house? Maybe I'd be better to go house and scoot down like this and then back to there. Lockpick successful. Basement. What do we got? We got the drinking den. Don't need any of that. Sling pack, Prussian blue, full first aid kit. Yes. 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 Pretty nice basement. Mark it in case I have to run for it. Whoops. Ah, I know this building. One that has the little pond out front, right in front of me here. Okay, let's cross the street. Yeah, there's a possibility there is still a drain pipe on the backside of this corner over here. Maybe. There's definitely a second floor for this this design. I'd have to get a step ladder or something to climb up. Or climb the roof of this building and then jump across. That's another possibility. Got the one drain pipe right there to get to the upper floor. Or to the roof. Think about that. Strength, dex, and parkour. If I got naked, I could probably make that jump. Let's go experiment. Have some fun. Let's leave some gear right here. Like the backpack. I think the backpack alone would probably do it. Let's leave the armor as well. Alright. So hands, arms, torso are all super light. I think we should be able to make that. Please don't fall. Please don't fall. I can't even see over there. Oh, that's right. I'm in this corner. Alright. That is a roof, right? So, falling would be really bad. We did not fall. Yay us. Question is, can I actually get in? Yeah, I can't get in. Still got the closed metal door here. I'd have to lockpick it, not jackhammer it, lockpick it, torch it, things like that. I don't believe there's a window anywhere. Although this is a white wall, I might be able to get through this with a bat. Still don't know how to jump the gap on roofs? Well, now you do. You just need to, you know, take off a bunch of the crap you're carrying. It's got a limit. I don't remember what the formula is, but there's a limit, and I can't remember if it's weight or encumbrance. But just drop the heavy stuff, and the menu will give you the option to jump. Otherwise, it'll tell you, nope. Yeah, we'd have to jackhammer or something to get through the wall there. I think I'm going to take a few whacks. We'll take a few whacks and we'll see if we can knock the wall down. Not sure 11 strength with the bat is going to be enough, though. Yeah, it's probably not going to be enough. We need a home wrecker. The bat's just not enough bash. 22 is not enough. Home wrecker's like twice that. So I could probably get through it with strength 11 and a home wrecker. Then we could get down inside the gun store. But for now, we don't have an option of getting into the location. So let's not fall again. And drain pipe, right? No? Isn't that where I climbed up? Below shallow pool, no support. Alright, I'm confused. Where did my drain pipe go? Skylight? I'm gonna have to just drop down onto the ground. Wonder if something destroyed the drain pipe behind me. That'd be kind of weirdly timed. Yeah, they broke my drain pipe. Why? How the hell did they know to come over here and bash the drain pipe in the short time I was on the roof? That's funny. Alright, game. It seems unnecessarily vindictive and super precise of the zombies. So, there you go. There's an adventure. Take off your heavy encumbering gear. Have parkour. That helps quite a bit. Have a decent dex. That also factors in quite a bit. And, you know, climb up, climb down, jump the roofs. You can only jump a one-space gap. The only time it's possible. Let's continue moving. Alright, we'll try to sidestep around that nonsense. They're busy dismantling a vehicle. More power to them. Found some pretty weird stuff in these warehouses recently, so I'm kind of curious. Medium disposable battery. Can't do that one. Alright. House and then recycling center. Whoa! Kaboom! So, we got a 50 cal in the area. So, I can see this because there should be a roadblock with a light source down here somewhere. But, yeah, only a 50 cal is going to make my ears ring from a distance and basically make me deaf. Yep, deaf. So that's not good. Eek. Yep, there's the light source down there. Spotlights. Don't know yet exactly where the roadblock and the 50 cal is. Well, that's not great. We're gonna be really deaf. A pot. Watch, I'm gonna step into a part of the bedroom, a spotlight's gonna hit me, and I'm gonna instantly get vaporized by a 50 cal. That'd be hilarious. So that's not great news for us trying to get into the recycling center, because somewhere, maybe it's all the way down at the intersection. Maybe that's where they're hanging out. 1, 2, it might go that far. Somewhere right in here is going to be the roadblock. I'm a little nervous. Spotlights, variable lighting, all that can be really, really goofy. I'll try to stay at the back side of the house. Don't care. Don't care. We'll grab computer science. And there's the middle level book. Gamer basement, sorta. Yep, Dungeon Master's Guide, fantasy novels, RPG dice. Which character sheets? Whoops, I think I showed it. I'm gonna bet Warlock Barbarian. That one is the Paladin. I was wrong. And not a cycle. Here, give me both of those. So, Paladin. Fighter. Paladin fighter combo. That's not a good combo. Who's playing D&D in this house? That's silly. No cleric support. No nothing. Let's grab soldering iron and call it good. Yet another basement, though. Alright, note. Dot 50, roadblock.